This is InFocus News. Hello, I'm David Gibbons.
And I'm Tanya Chan. Thanks for joining us.
Adventist Review magazine reports that Dr. Patrick Linton Allen, the first Seventh-day Adventist pastor to serve as Governor-General of Jamaica, has been knighted by Queen Elizabeth II. On February 26, 2009, Sir Patrick became Jamaica's sixth Governor-General since the country declared independence in 1962. For 8 years prior to his appointment, he was president of the West Indies region of the Seventh-day Adventist Church. Before that, he was a church pastor for 19 years. The ceremony was conducted on June 12 at Buckingham Palace. Sir Patrick is now a Knight Commander of the Order of St Michael and St George. The order is awarded to men and women of high office or who render extraordinary or important non-military service in a foreign country, according to the official website of the British monarchy.
Christian singer-songwriter Colin Buchanan, best known for his long-time career on TV's Play School and his popular song Aussie Jingle Bells, entertained children at a biannual Adventist church camp recently. The camporee, organised in North New South Wales for Adventist families with 5 to 9-year-olds, also featured children's worship music, stories and illustrations.
Avondale College, the Adventist Church's tertiary institution in Australia, has sold its School of Aviation after more than 30 years. The buyer, Illawarra Technology Corporation, plans to keep the school running at Cessnock Airport, will continue teaching current students and has agreed to keep the current staff on the payroll. The terms of employment are similar, including not asking staff members who are Adventists to work on Saturdays. Avondale has registered a shelf company to hold the school's assets until final settlement. More than 100 former staff members and students now work as pilots, including missionary pilots in Papua New Guinea. One former student even holds the honour of being the first female Qantas captain.
And still with Avondale, the college's vocal ensemble has featured in a free concert at the Sydney Opera House. It has been 30 years since the Avondale Singers featured in a performance of such significance. Avondale Singers joined the Albuquerque Youth Symphony from New Mexico, the Mount Albert Grammar Orchestra from Auckland, and a combined choir of Fort Street School and Broughton Anglican College in Sydney in the concert hall performance. They presented the concert to a packed audience of 2,500 people and received 2 standing ovations.
The Seventh-day Adventist Church in Australia has purchased the 2.6 hectares of land where Mamarapha College is located on the outskirts of Perth. Mamarapha is a tertiary level training centre for Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders. The church had previously been leasing the school grounds from the Western Australian Government since 2002. The Adventist Church in Australia has thanked church members around the world for donating towards the $810,000 land purchase. Some of the 30 people who enrol in Mamarapha's Bible and health courses every year are not Christians, and many asked to be baptised during the course of their studies. And in this week's edition of Record, the 55 Adventist schools in Australia have received a combined gift of more than $100 million from the federal government.
The Wahroonga Church in New South Wales has run a successful 5-week vegetarian cooking program featuring Sue Rad and Dr. Ross Grant.
And the editor says that generosity is more than giving a good donation. Nathan Brown is online from Warburton, Victoria. Hi Nathan, tell us more.
Thanks, David and Tanya. The editorial this week is part of a series that I'm working on qualities of life, and I think generosity is one of the most important things we can practice in our lives. It's not just about financial generosity, it's about a generosity of attitude. Make sure you check it out in this week's record.
Thanks, Nathan. David, I believe the full half hour of InFocus is on Hope Channel every weekend.
That's right, Tanya, and viewers need to note that starting next weekend, that's next weekend, Tanya, there'll be a time change for InFocus on Hope TV.
And InFocus will be broadcast twice on Friday evenings.
Yes, viewers can go online to get the news schedule and can also watch the full program. Go and have a look. Thanks for watching. I'm David Gibbons.
And I'm Tanya Chan. We'll see you next week.